Na Rympei U paidbah Bri U Hynñiewtrep.
It is really a fact to see that things are reality, especially when we come to this very prime subject, the police department. It is a policy matter, in fact, no doubt. The matter relates to the sad, shocking, untimely death of 25 years old Kong Darisha Lingdo Kinchi and her 2-month-old son, who were found dead on the morning of 2nd March 2025 under unnatural circumstances at a shallow reservoir in Langtor village of eastern West Khasi. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, just 2 days ago, even as this August House was still in session, residents of Langtor village from all walks of life, including students, women, social workers and NGOs, have come out onto the street in large numbers at the public rally held at the village to demand justice for Kong Darisha and her child. Mr. Speaker, sir, the death of this young lady and her infant baby is a matter not restricted to just Langtor village or to eastern West Khasi Hills, but the pain of this shocking and untimely death is felt with grief and sadness in the society across the entire Khasi Hills and even the state at large. And the reason why there is grief, sadness and pain is because as a society we came to know from news report and from news channel on YouTube that Mairang police station had prior and adequate knowledge about the threat to life of late Kong Darisha. We came to know that right from 12 February 2025, when the family members of Kong Darisha learned of threat being made by a particular person who had demanded that his name be removed from documents like birth certificate and baby report, which mentioned him as father of the child of Kong Darisha. The family members of Kong Darisha and promptly lodged an FIR at Mairang police station requesting for police protection. And because this unnamed person had sent a pleader's notice through an advocate mentioning the requirement of a DNA test, the family members of Kong Darisha and in the FIR lodge at Mairang police station asked authorities to facilitate a DNA test for ascertaining the paternity of Kong Darisha child. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I am presently a member of the Committee on Women, and it is one of my role and function to be apprised about crimes against women that happen everywhere in a state. Just a few months ago, in December last year, the Assembly Committee had visited the survivor of a horrific domestic violence incident at Nirang village in Thatlaskane block of West Jaintia Hills. The victim was allegedly set on fire by her own husband, and the chairperson of Assembly Committee has said during that visit that the extent of damage inflicted upon the victim may take months and years to heal. Deputy Speaker, sir, these painful stories have been happening over and over again. We recall 7 years ago, in June 2018, A heinous crime was committed at Mission Compound locality under my constituency of North Shillong, where a 3-week-old infant baby was allegedly murdered by the ex-husband of the mother of the infant baby. The ex-husband had climbed the terrace of the house and came down to his ex-wife's room in the middle of the night to attack his ex-wife, and then carried the child upstairs to terrace, where he dumped the broken body of the child in a bucket of water. Very painful and pathetic. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, again, how can we forget the death of late Kong Kyrteng Nongkenri, 23 years old and resident of Raisamthia, again as recent as this year. And this month, on 2nd March 2025, Again, how can we forget the death of late Kong Kyrteng Nongkenri, 23 years old and resident of Raisamthia, again on the constituency I represent. Late Kong Kyrteng was 7 months pregnant when she was murdered by her own boyfriend in September 2002. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, painful stories like these are repeating over and over again. And it has happened again as recent as this year and this month on 2nd March 2025 at Langtor village in east and west Khasi Hills. And what is so hurtful this time round at Langtor village is that the police at Mairang police station had ample knowledge that there was a threat to life of late Kong Darisha Lingdo Kenshi. I cannot bear to remember the widely seen photo of a young lady still straddling her 2-month-old baby on her back, both lying dead in a shallow water reservoir at Langtor village. That haunting image will stay. Deputy Speaker, sir, I ask a simple question in this August House today. Where is the security to women and young children in our state? And this question is not only for the government of the day, but to the police department, to the State Women's Commission, to the Social Welfare Department, and to every other authority who is in a role to protect our women and children.